Well, hello everyone. I am your host, Jeremy Reeder, and with me today, I've got my main man. He's my main man, gaming chef.
Yo, what's cooking, everyone? Glad to be here. Another great race from ESR. I mean, every time ESR hits me up, he's like, "Yo, we got another race. We need another cast." I'm like, "Well, I gotta make sure Jeremy's doing it." Of course, here he is, the top two right here in the game, and we're casting some top racers. So who do we have from qualifying here?
So, man, this is our Hillclimb icons. We're green flag. We're gonna just jump right in the race this afternoon. Andreas Arosin, Tobias Thurhoff, first and second, Vic Vega third. Going down into turn one, we're going to be at the Nordschleife, so of course we have the. Oh my goodness,
God.
who was that? Oh my goodness.
Well, you definitely gained some positions, but it took a lot out in that one.
Yeah.
That was wow.
Wow, that was wow.
I don't even know who that was. Did you catch the name on that
I
one?
didn't even catch the name of that.
It was too fast.
That was too fast. Well, it looks like whoever it was is now at the very back.
Nick or Chan? One of them.
I wonder if Chan was the offender, because I don't see Scott going that kind of move.
Yeah, Chan's definitely the newer one here.
Now, Passier. Oh, we're gonna jump on board Martin Edmonds.
Oh yeah, of course. The boss
man. The boss.
Yeah, rocking 7th right here. Now tell us about this series here. What's this one-off we're looking at? It's a hill climb.
Yeah, so these are the hill climbs. These cars, lots of power, lots of oversteer, lots of chaos, and they'll be on the Nordschleife. So it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, I actually wanted to make this one. Couldn't make it, unfortunately, with the holidays, but a lot of people came out. 17, even though we lost 2 already from the start, thanks to Mr. Chan. But it looks good, and this is the toughest track out there. So many turns, I forget the number. Very skinny track, not many passing opportunities. But we got the German cars out there. That's where they were bred for. So the cars are definitely there, but are the drivers?
That's right. Well, we're gonna find out. Andreasen, I want to say the last time we were here, Andreasen he was one of the quick ones, so.
Yeah. And Theroff rocking 5th. Someone was out in the grass there.
Yeah, who was that? Is that Costa?
Looks like, yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Fotis.
I'll try. Is this a glue? Is this a glue? Oh man, look at the wheel just working. Just trying to get around one little bend. That's just the bumps, the unevenness of this track. Thankfully, there's no chance of a deer hopping out in front of you, but IRL, it's always a chance.
Right.
Oh my gosh, just full send.
I don't know who that was, but they must not know what the car is capable of.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Andy Darnell's getting a phone call here in the middle of the track.
That's right, Andy Darnell getting a phone call in the middle of the track.
Yeah, maybe crew chief calling in.
That's right.
You can tell who knows the track because they're just sending it. I mean, whenever I race here...
Oh, my goodness.
I usually look like that.
Oh, let's hope for a safe rejoin.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to stay there. Yeah, how small this track is, you just got to stay out of the way. You're taking everyone out. See, not too wide of curbstones. Scott Nick looking good. It's all confidence with this track, really. There's not many people that memorized every single turn here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, good rejoin. Probably a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Scott Nick's going to have to work his way around. He lost a bunch of time there.
There we go. Everyone getting around him nice and clean as he assesses his damage.
Now, Xavier, we just saw him in the wall, so I'm kind of surprised that he is able to... Oh, my goodness, that BMW in the background is not happy.
No. Well, Xavier here is 15th, so... he joined in the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Little lag there.
Oh, wow. We sent it in way too hard. Xavier on Scott, Nick here.
Andreasen still leading out there. 2-second lead.
What do you think Scott's thinking about right now? Oh, my goodness.
Raul's
No
thinking
room.
about the wall.
No room left there for Raul.
Oh, sparks flying out there. Okay.
We knew we'd see some chaos today. My goodness, this is good.
Yeah, here we go into the bank turns. High speed. Everyone's spread out pretty well. You don't want to be too far up each other's bumpers because you could be spinning out at any second. You gotta give them some time. No real passing zones unless you're able to outbrake them.
Raul's gonna catch back up to Bala, take another shot at him here.
Yep, good
Should have the
clean
better
line
run.
there.
Oh, he does, but right into the back of Bala he goes.
Good battle coming up as we work the way around the track to the big open straight. Now this is the one with the GP or no GP?
This is the with the GP, I
Okay.
do believe.
Yeah, you know, just add
Oh,
another
my
couple
goodness.
miles. Oh wow, right
I'm
through
so
him.
confused about what's going on right now.
Yeah, someone's pretty laggy there. Oh, good drift, good drift. Just barely clipped the wall. Very nice. We got Andreas now, 5 seconds. Oh, down to 4 now. Lead. That's
gone.
pretty good. Yeah.
So we got Darnell and Edmonds here.
Edmonds holding his own. Doing pretty good. Look at Passer though, 10 seconds behind third. Yikes.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just not doing well.
I think the top 3, they just got this track down. I know I played it on Gran Turismo a whole bunch trying to get them gold trophies, but I still didn't learn nothing.
I know, right? This track's so big. I can't learn enough each lap to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have enough brain power. I'm too stupid to put it together.
Yeah, the repetition's just not there from what, like the 8+ miles, and you got the GP. It's like 11 or 12.
Right.
Like, yikes.
Takes you all day to get around this track.
And then you think the long straight is coming, and you're like, wait, oh yeah, there's like 3 more turns yet.
Yeah, that's right. We still got 3 more turns.
All right, here they come. Yep, they turn right there for the regular track. So here we are on the GP. Now this is the normal race spot, so if you're doing some passing, this is where you're doing it.
So the real question I have is, we got 8 laps here. This is a big old track.
Yeah.
I do believe
well, one's
that we
done
will
already.
See some. I do believe we're going to see some pitting here.
Yeah, the tires. I mean, if they could change brake pads, they probably would, because they're going to be toast.
Now, interestingly enough, the top 3 are on soft tires.
Okay.
So they are planning on a pit. So I wonder if that's the pace differential right now. What do you think?
With 10 seconds, if you're on soft versus hard, so like, yeah, 10 out of 10. I'll get you every time.
But go ahead.
A pit stop's more than 12 seconds, so they gotta pull ahead a little farther.
Well, and maybe they're going to have to get fuel here. We know that. So maybe, from 4th on down, they're just playing the game of, look, I'm going to have to come in anyway. Let's not change tires. Let's just throw some fuel in it, do a splash and dash, and get out of here. Maybe they make that time up there.
Maybe. That could be the 11 seconds. So, halfway, 3/4 through, we'll see some of them strats come in. Costa here looking good. Nice little clump of cars going on. Back onto the big boy track. You could be faster in 1 turn, and it don't even matter because you got about 107 more.
That's right. Now, Ricardo It's caught Darnell up pretty good ways here. I wonder if Martin Edmonds is the cork in this bottle.
I feel like with this track, it's not as much wait for a passing opportunity as it is just endurance. Just go longer without crashing than the guy in front of you.
That's right.
Play it safer. And put a little pressure on him to make
Darnell
him cause a
goes
mistake.
to the
Just like that.
inside of Martin Edmonds.
There we go. Costa just played it light. Waited for him to mess up, just like you said. Got in front of him. Safe rejoin there from Darnell. Good play.
My goodness, that was certainly a lunge by Andy. I don't know that he really meant to send that one.
No, I think he just missed his braking zone. Again, you know, 100 plus turns. You're not going to remember all of them. And there's not really markers all around this track, so got to remember. The 3-foot tree or the 4-foot tree. I don't remember. And,
you got to guess basically, and we hope you're not a shitty guesser.
Yeah. Darnell looking to get back in it. Definitely faster than this guy. We got a Butler in front of him.
Yeah, Butler seems to be struggling a little bit today. Andy did have that slight contact with Martin, and I think that actually put him into the wall, so we'll get to see if Andy's car's hurt at all.
It's handling pretty good, it seems. Catching back up a bit. See, Andreas is 8 seconds ahead of Vega now.
He said y'all are all fighting for first loser.
I love that instead of lapped down, they mark it as 5 kilometers behind.
That's right.
Because there's no way you're getting lapped.
Well, it looks like we've lost to Bala and Xavier.
Yep. And Teo and Scott have both went into the pits already today.
Teo won.
Teo won. It's a clean name. I like it.
It is. It's very clean. Now, what's up with Tobias, though? That's
my man.
We got to talk about there.
Yeah.
What's up with him today? I mean, he's 20 plus seconds. Yeah, 13, 15. That's 28. He's about 33 or 34 seconds off P1.
I feel like this track just comes down to your experience and your endurance.
Oh, so you're saying the man's got no experience here?
Maybe. I mean, he's German, so I'd hope this is his track.
Right? I mean, like, I'm sure. Does he have that yearly pass that you can get? I hear
that'd be it.
I hear they went up on it.
Oof, I'd be driving to work on this track.
I know, right? It's like 2,500 euros, I think, for the entire year. The entire season, you can drive whenever you want.
Easy. And just pay for the towing package, and you're good to go.
Right. Just some of that AAA. If you're in the...
whatever their version is, yeah.
Do they have AAA?
I'm sure they got track trucks just to tow you off the track, and you figure it out after that.
Oh, no doubt.
Here we go.
Get it home? That's Darnell. He's still having some issues behind Butler.
I'm surprised he saved that.
Yeah, coming through YouTube corner. He wasn't looking too hot.
He's just having a hard time getting back up to Butler. I think the damage is starting to catch back up to him. He could have toasted his tires a bit during all that flailing around.
Oh, my goodness. That rear end is not happy on that car.
Mm-mm. And all them bouncing around, unsettling it even more, isn't working out too good for him. I think Andreas can hit the pits, come back out, and still be above 4th.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I imagine there's not going to be much strategy behind under or overcutting. I think everybody will come in on the same lap, so it'll just come down to how long you're actually in the pits.
Costa here getting pretty saucy with Theroff. And as these two are battling, we got Zigzagloo And Edmonds back there. There we go. Costa getting around on the fast part.
Did he go around too early, though, is my question.
Yeah,
That may
Theroff
give...
could get the draft to get right back around.
Oh, no.
Nope.
He timed it perfect. He'll be okay there.
Everyone's favorite part. You finally get to relax for a little bit.
Right.
And then you're back in it. There we go. Off to the GP. Maybe some passing. See Vega and Camaros in the pits. Maybe too early.
Yeah, they are definitely a lap earlier than the rest, it would seem.
But we got 8 laps, and that's number 3.
That would seem right.
Ooh.
Ooh, Tobias and Costa a little wide there. Are these guys in too early, Chef?
I think so.
I feel like they are.
They're running some soft tires. I believe Vega was on some soft. Maybe he's going to switch over to mediums to finish up the day. Could put too much fuel, make the car too heavy. I don't know. They're all running mediums. There, Andreas still on the softs.
Now, somehow or another, Theroff got past Costa. And it had to have been in the last 2 turns or so.
I think it was in that tight, that sharp one on the GP.
Was I not paying attention?
I think that's when that was, yeah. They definitely have more experience on the GP one. You know, normal race car stuff. And then back onto the German track.
The Nordschleife.
Yes. And Costa is going to have to really work for a passing zone now. He wasn't able to lock it in with Theroff. Andreas still up there. Now down to 2.2 kilometers. They're not even timing it no more for second.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what? We don't even need to see what that looks like.
Chan's still in the pits.
Oh, Costa's way wide.
Yeah, you're not going to get much of a passing opportunity. Maybe if you took that one right, sometimes you can pass on this part.
Well, he's got the straight here. They'll come through this corner, and then they'll be on the straight, depending on how Tobias makes out. And he's wide. He's super wide.
Able to gain some time there.
That should give Costa a grip on his slipstream. Keep him in touch, at least.
All the while, Edmonds sneaking up in the back. Waiting for these two to do something a little shaky. Edmonds has been pretty clean, honestly. He hasn't been too loose. He hasn't been, you know, all crazy. I haven't seen him touch grass. He's just consistent.
The only incident that he had was with Andy Darnell, and he has recovered. He's recovered back to right where he was. So
look at them smooth inputs too. Everyone else is shaking like crazy, bouncing all over. I assume these are fixed setups, but maybe the BMWs are a little softer because that Mercedes, they're scraping everywhere out there.
I am not sure if these are fixed setups. It's a very good question. Still on board with Costa on Tobias.
Yeah, I think that's really our main fight here. Is this little section?
Everyone else is kind of just no man's land. Oh wow. Ricardo just
too fast.
Understeer.
That was a good turn there for Costa. I always like that part myself. Ooh. A lot of braking there. You could come out pretty fast here. There we go. He gave it to him.
And Tobias just went a little wide there. Went a little too deep.
Yeah, now he's about a second behind. Edmonds a second behind him. Looks like we're on board with a 9th place here. Camaros.
And he is up against Lyria. Two Mercs going head to head.
Yes, sir. Raul.
Roll.
Yeah, they're tight. I think he's just waiting for a passing zone here.
Here we go.
Around the outside. Gets the inside on that little turn there.
Who knew that Eminem would show up today? Around the outside, around the outside. Trailer park girls go around the outside.
They're off catching back up here. Edmonds right there behind. All three just keeping it smooth. So we got 4 there. Who's oh. Is that Costa? Got in the wall a little bit. Lost some sauce.
And that's allowed.
Oh, it's Butler. Butler's back there in the pack now. Okay.
That allowed Tobias just to go right around, and Martin Edmonds is closed up on Costa. Oh, Tobias is way wide.
Wall. Oh, yeah. Left front took some damage there. Yeah, look at Butler's right in there now. All of them.
Throw a blanket over these 3 or 4.
A large German blanket.
That's right. Large German blanket. So do they pit here? That's the question.
Yeah, I think we're
oh,
gosh, what just happened?
Raul having issues. Oh.
Yeah, let's just do that.
You know what? There's not quite enough damage on the front. Let's
yeah,
on the rear.
You got to even it out, right? Otherwise, the car's misbalanced.
Right.
Where's our lap here? Let's see. Oh, where are our laps at?
We are on lap 3.
Oh yeah, I see the leader there. Yep, lap 3. Okay.
So we are only not even halfway.
No. So I don't think anyone's gonna be pitting. These soft tire guys, I believe. What, Andreas and Costa still owe the track a pit.
Yeah, everyone owes a pit from.
I know Vega pitted. He went from soft to mediums too, like I said he would have to. So
from Costa
he might work out.
A Costa up. Everyone else is pitted.
Look at Butler, great run here. Get alongside. Does he have enough to get around? No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's a Mercedes, I think, right?
He is a BMW.
Oh, okay. Interesting. He couldn't get around there. Yep, there he is.
Which he's running a lot of drag, obviously, because as soon as he pulled his nose out, the car slowed way down.
Man, just watching him bounce around there and still hold it on the track. There's Andreas
in the pits. Tobias says, I'm going to make one more. We're going to see what we can do with one more.
Yeah, Tobias taking the lead. Oh gosh.
Goodness gracious. Great
His tires ain't there no more.
Well, that car's hurt.
Yeah, just about everyone got a little saucy out there. I don't know if Andreas hit the wall at all during his ventures. I think he's out of the pits now.
Let's see here.
Interesting what tires he chose. If he's running softs again, he's going to have to do one extra lap than he started the first set on.
I think Tobias made the right call here. I'm not sure, but I feel like Tobias's call was the good one.
Yeah, mathematically, that's what he needed to do. Fourth lap, first place. Andreas second. Everyone else doing the pits.
We got a BMW hanging out back there with the nose missing. Now Martin Edmonds is going to come out behind Ricardo Costa. So this is interesting. We talked about, which Ricardo's going to let him go right back through. We talked about the tires and the fuel, and it looks like we have a couple of people that they jumped up a few notches.
Yeah, Butler's up there now, 5th place. He moved up a few positions. Everyone quite spread out besides these guys here.
I'm not sure where Passar's going.
I think he's just running the same line as Butler here. Is following the leader. Maybe he's not sure of his braking zones. Watching taillights.
Now, Komarov, that, you know, I don't know if he's pitted yet. He did pit, didn't he? He pitted the
I'm pretty
last
sure he
cycle.
did, yeah.
He pitted lap 3, so he's all the way up to 3rd. Now, that's
Now, he's a
interesting
soft
to me.
tire.
And he's on softs. Andreasen, we don't know. We're guessing.
Yep. And Theros rocking the mediums, which might be the move. And maybe he'll do one extra lap and throw softs on it after.
Well, he won't end up in front of Andreasen from what I'm seeing.
No.
Tobias is only 3.4 seconds ahead of Andreasen, which is not a whole lot here. So Andreasen will come out the leader, but Tobias may come out in front of Vic.
Butler was very loose coming out of that turn. These two going too wide through here. Oh, yeah. Very unnecessary.
That's Vic Vega on Passar, isn't it? Is that not? That is right. And they're able to maintain it. They didn't die.
Neck and neck.
That's one of those, but did you die?
That was a nice battle there. Here we go. Andreasen right behind Theroff. That's a lot of time he made up. This guy's fast.
That's a lot of time he made up. Well, and Tobias's tires have got to be gone.
Well, let me watch your line real quick. Guy Sarah here, back with Butler. And these two they're gonna knock each other out here.
They might.
I think they're just slowing each other down.
Now, did Passar have an issue? Because he was up there battling Vic just a few minutes ago, wasn't he?
No, it was Butler.
Okay, well, it was Butler.
Yeah. They have 30 seconds to catch up to the next guy, so I don't know about all that. Darnell, 11th place. Chillin'.
You know, interestingly enough, it says he's out of the race. I don't know what Darnell did.
Too many penalties, maybe?
Possibly.
He just moved up his position, so. Costa up there with a nice little battle against Fotis. These two going at it. Ooh, see a little wide there, a little defensive maneuvers going on. Get up to a little passing zone coming up, see what he can do to make the most of it. Came out of it pretty smooth. Fotis a little all over, making sure he's shaking him off. They're not as crazy as Butler and Passer up top there.
No, they're
giving
not.
each other room.
Oh.
There we go. He broke extra. Make sure he doesn't get too crazy. I think he could go for it.
He could. I do believe he could.
Pretend you're going on the outside, dip on the inside, and take him on the turn.
I think Costa's running a little bit more downforce, though. Looked like he just didn't have the top end. On board, Raul.
Raul. Passes Darnell, I guess. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think we were just kind of watching. We were just hanging out with him for a minute or so.
Here we go. Back to the fight. Fotis Costa. Very clean, respectable fight. I don't know why we keep watching Darnell.
No idea. Director says you will watch Darnell. He's going to do something before long.
He's going to be legal again. I feel like Costa's the faster car here. He's utilizing the whole track. Very smooth inputs. Very respectful in when he's going to pass.
Yeah,
like
just
Costa
really
can work
needs
around.
to pick his time, his moment.
Or he's just waiting, playing the long game, see how aggressive Fotis is here on some of the turns, maybe he just loses it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know?
Yeah, he puts the pressure on every few turns, sees what he can force him to do, and maybe the turns he's not as confident with his own skills, he holds back a little.
And you know, the other thing is Costa came in at lap 3, so...
Theoretically, he don't have to do nothing. Just chill.
I'm sorry, he came in at lap 4, so... Whereas Passar came in at... Sorry, this time. They all came in at lap 4. How about that?
Here we go. Here's the pits. Komorowski with Theroff just as he was about to pass him. Battle in the pits. For second place. I believe Komorowski was on softs.
I believe he was, but
mediums.
I thought he put it on lap 3. Maybe he didn't. Maybe that was a, maybe I misspoke there.
Darnell's in on lap 5 as well, it says.
Allegedly. Now, is that from a DQ?
I don't know. That's what it's showing here on the scoreboard on the top left of our screen. Costa, not enough juice to catch up on the straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm he's running a little bit more downforce.
He is a little faster, but not close enough. Go Butler in. Vega and Passer, second, third, respectively now. But Vega is so far behind Andreas, and Andreas already pitted, so he's gold. 2.5 kilometers. Yikes.
Now, I wonder if these boys are having to pit twice, huh?
It's possible. Especially if you're not too familiar and experienced with the track, you're going to be wearing a lot of your tires down.
Because I want to say Martin Edmonds came in on lap 3. He did. He came in on lap 3, so they're having to pit twice.
Are we running like accelerated wear on this?
We must be.
Okay. The time doesn't seem to be accelerated because they should be in the night shortly then. We're on lap 5. 3 more to go. Look at Edmonds. Nice run there. And then Costa going at it. Up next is Zisaglu.
The Igloo.
Zisau Glau?
That's what
Glau?
That's what the U.S. looked like this week.
Yeah, for real.
Giant Igloo.
Here we go, Edmonds. Catching up after a little oversteer there from Fotis. Fotis had a nicer line there. Edmonds just doing what he does best, staying consistent. All over the rear now. I think Fotis will definitely make a mistake before Edmonds does from what I've seen so far today.
Oh, yeah,
Or he's just going to earn it.
I think he's fixing to make a mistake right up here going to this right-hander.
There we go. That's a lot of pressure right here.
Yeah, he's going to go in narrow. He'll end up too wide, I'm betting. Oh, no. He gets through there just fine.
Yeah, he let off. Respectable. Keep the pressure on. Right around the outside, possibly. Nope.
No, Martin's going to play some head games with him here. Oh, yeah, definitely playing head games. Sticking that bumper in. Oh, he's got the run.
I think it could have been a little contact there.
Oh. Martin says, excuse me, thank you, coming through.
Like the camera shake there.
It is great.
Theroff in a battle. Yikes.
Butler.
Yeah. He was with Komorowski in the pits, but it looks like Butler was able to get around him in the pits as well. Not sure what Theroff's pit crew was doing in there. He's running mediums. And both him and Butler on fresh stickies.
Stickies.
And Butler was looking pretty good today. He was good for battling. Theroff didn't have to do too much battling today. Just running smooth.
Now Camaro shows to be 20 seconds behind Passar, and James Butler's 12 seconds behind Camaro. So James Butler must have had a pretty big issue, because they were on top of each other when they came out, from what I remember.
Yeah. Maybe Komorowski just came in for fuel.
It could have been.
Tobias all over the rear now. Not someone you usually see putting pressure on. Usually he just works his way around.
Well, he is up against James, though. And James, if there's one person that you can count on to fight the pressure, it's James. As Tobias goes around on the outside.
Yeah, Edmund's looking to follow.
Says thank you, Tobias, for that
opening. I don't think Butler was ready for the second car to go around, and they both seal it in. Costa here with Fotis again.
You know, you just kind of wondering if Costa's just not sure of himself to get around Fotis, or if he just, once he gets there, the dirty air messes with his car a little too much.
Possible. We'll say Martin's is very clean with how he's taking these turns. See Tobias a little too high on that one. And look at Martin. What a beautiful pass.
He says, excuse me, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I don't have time to screw around with you. I gotta go.
I'd say Martin, he's average in every turn, but that means he's not bad in any. And Tobias seems like there's just a few turns he just don't have.
You know, Martin is just average.
But on a track like this where consistency is key, average is where you want to be. Unless you're Andreasen, where you're above average in every turn possible. So there's that. 4 kilometers ahead of Andreas.
Goodness, was that a car in the wall? It was.
Was that Fotis, I think?
That was Fotis.
Well, that's one less battle we're seeing.
Now, Martin Edmonds is just pulled away from Tobias. James Butler, he must be having tire problems or something, because he has fallen back to
4 seconds, yeah.
into the grasps of Costa in just a short period of time.
Yeah, again, it could just be that one turn you don't know. It hits you in the grass, slide into the wall a bit, and just keeps slowing you down the rest of the day. We're on our 6th lap here, coming off the straight. No one really close enough for any passing in it.
On board with the leader.
Yeah.
There's not
lap
anybody in his mirror.
7:08. Yikes.
He's getting it.
And look at Tobias here. His was a 7:31. Oh my goodness. 23 seconds slower. Couldn't be me. It would be me. It would definitely be me.
Golly.
Yeah, softs there for Andreasen. Komorowski and Edmonds. Edmonds was rocking softs. I didn't see that. That could play into some endurance issues.
Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Tobias clutched it. He clutched it, so he's saving some fuel. Interesting.
So he's playing the fuel game here, and everyone else seems to be playing the tire game.
He's playing some fuel tricks, so I am not sure. Did he come in for a second stop, Tobias? I don't think he did.
I've
He
only
pitted
seen
on
one
lap
from
5.
him. Yeah, I've only seen one from him.
So I wonder if he's playing the long game, seeing if he can make it on lap. Ooh, that, you know, just never know.
Yeah, but every lap, Andreasen is just about 30 seconds faster than him. So it's not going to get him first. But looking at the times here, it could get him second.
It might, depending on how Passar, Komarov, and Edmonds play their game. But remember, Edmonds, Komarov, they both pit twice.
Yeah. If
So I would assume they're good on fuel.
If he can stay consistent out there, he can probably start catching them. There's only a few turns that he looks bad in. Like there he came in pretty wide, but nothing too crazy. Edmonds already worked his way around, and I think Martin Edmonds here will beat him in every corner, rocking stickier tires, probably up until the last lap. Oh, Costa's rocking hards. He's done with tires. He's like, I'm good.
We're going. He's got the need for speed. He's grabbing another gear. He's out of here.
He's going to have to take every turn just a little slower.
Shout out to Scott Nick. Started this race, immediately killed by a torpedo. Hasn't been in contention, let's just be honest, for anything today, but has stayed out there.
Yeah. It looks like he started 11th.
Yeah, he started 11th.
He made one position. He's beating the only other car on track right now, who slammed into a wall earlier. Pretty good. That's 7:08. Oh yeah, look how fast he comes in there.
I know, right? He's just
perfectly on the concrete. I mean, sheesh.
I think this man has done a day or two and done a day or two of track days at the Nord, it seems like.
Yeah, in a Mercedes.
In a Mercedes. This very Mercedes.
Yeah, I think he owns it like 2.
Yeah, he must.
His sim rig is built to look exactly like one. He has a triple screen VR setup, I think.
Did you say a triple screen VR?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this has got me kind of curious. James Butler fell off quite a bit. Is he playing fuel games? Because we only saw, did we see 2 or 1 from James? I don't know. I don't know at this point.
I know he came in with Therol, so if he didn't do any before or after, he's playing the same game. But I think Therol's playing it a little faster. So he's definitely saving more fuel because he's going slower.
In the background?
I sure did. I think he's gnawing on some fuel lines. It's just so beautiful. It's like a artist creating a painting of the best line.
That's right.
Off to the straight.
So coming up to our second to last lap here. I mean, Andreasen is the man to beat, obviously. But is there some fuel issues that we're missing here? I wonder.
Well, we're coming up on 7th lap. And we're only rocking 8 today. So the end is near. Andreasen just hitting 300 kilometers on the main straight. Butler carving his way through, saving some juice.
Andreasen's in for a pit.
Okay. Your Passair's kilometer number slowly ticking down.
Slowly.
I think Andreasen could take a trip over to Burger King, use the bathroom, and still come out with another kilometer.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Can they throw tires? You know, if he could get him a set of a set of softs, and some fuel, jeez Louise, he might be,
Yeah, we could have seen him being conservative so far.
right.
Maybe his goal is to lap somebody.
He's been in the pits quite a while. I wonder if he figured out he's got just enough room.
I mean, there's still a lot of space, though. 2 kilometers is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Until we go down to seconds. I think it drops to seconds at 30.
I think that's right.
Yikes.
Andreasen, he's put new tires on that sucker, and he's coming out.
Yeah, he's already out. Oh, there we go. It went down to 16 seconds, looked like was the threshold.
He's got new tires. He's full
Soft.
of fuel. This dude's going to be dangerous.
No need to be conservative anymore.
No, sir. Send. Passair, Kamarov.
Yep. Kamarowski. Hits.
Yeah, Kamarowski.
They cut
whatever
off
his name
there.
is.
Kowalski.
Kowalski, that's it. That's it.
Edmonds and Theroff probably not pitting here.
It'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, timer's ticking down. I think
Martin's
Edmonds is going to make the pass.
Oh, but Martin Edmonds is in the pits.
Theroff.
He is not. Tobias
Theroff
does not make the...
Wow. Straight to 2.4. There we go.
Wow, that's... He must have been hauling ass to go from behind all of them to hit 2.5 in that quick of a time.
Everyone hitting the pits on the last lap here.
Vic Vega not hitting the pits, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That little fuel saving that we heard from Tobias, is it enough?
Looks like Passair came out just as Vega was there. Kamarowski out.
We're calling him Adam for the rest of today.
That first turn right after the pits, everyone a little spicy at. All the cars coming out. This is it, pretty much. You only got 1 lap left. I don't foresee anyone doing another pit. Probably just going to rock another lap. Edmonds coming out. 6th place. Yeah, Theroff has fallen behind of Andreasen, so we're definitely not going to see a first place change unless an accident happens. But plus he's rocking medium.
Yeah,
still.
He's rocking mediums. That's what I'm saying.
Vega stayed out on mediums as well. And everyone else coming out on softs. That could play something, especially with Passair 3 seconds behind. I think Stickies could make that up.
Yeah, definitely. I think this middle portion of the pack from 4th on down, we're going to see a lot of battling from here to the end. Everybody's going to be wide open.
Costa, the closest car out on track, looks like. James Butler made a pass in the pits, it seems. And Theroff's pulling ahead of Vega as well, slowly there. See the kilometer number ticking up. But Passair, 1.4 now with them stickies. Look at him closing in. Raul? Where's Raul? Down there, 9th place. Okay. On board with Passair. Who's he cooking up there in the front?
No idea.
Vega.
He's trying to catch him.
He's rocking stickies. That's the one that he said the stickies will catch the mediums. He's definitely going to get around him.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy pass, I do believe. Next couple corners.
Yeah, he's rocking fresh everything.
Yeah, right up here, we're going to have a right. We'll have a left. Yep, that's going to push Passair wide.
Oh, yeah.
Or that's going to push Vega wide.
Yeah, them mediums just can't keep up. Now he's off to Theroff, 1 kilometer. All right, well, 16, 15. Oh, wow. I wonder what happened to Theroff out there. That was a lot.
Yeah, I wonder if Theroff is just... He's on those worn mediums. We're having a fuel save. Don't forget.
Yeah, 18, 16, 15, 14. Maybe it's just our timer here.
Yeah, the
messing
time
with
was a
us.
little jacked up, I think. But anyway, I think we see Passar catch Tobias before the end. I think it's certainly possible with those stickies on.
Yeah, on board with Costa here, rocking the sticky. Butler getting a little spicy out there. And both of these are fresh cars, so tires all around, good fuel. We got a whole nother lap yet around, which means another 8 minutes. Ooh, wow, very wide. Ooh, that's a lot of front right damage there for James Butler on a car that was already pretty battered.
That's going to leave a mark.
Well, the car's still drivable.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
He's definitely not as quick now. Costa walking away with it. This is our closest battle on track, it seems.
Yeah, but...
Komorowski, or Adam, might be a catch-up to Vega, it seems, with the stickies.
Want to keep an eye on Passar and Tobias. I'm really curious to see what happens with that.
Yeah, our timer here, not too friendly to us, just really give us an insight. But realistically, Passar can catch him, but we got over a lap here, so it's possible.
Yeah, who knows? We're actually coming up on the final lap here with Andreas down the back straight.
It's true. Just look at the time difference. That was a 7:09 for Andreasen, and Butler here the 7:27.
That's called hauling ass.
Yes, sir. If you're a half second quicker at every turn, and there's 107 of them, that's a lot of time.
You say the math works.
Butler here, beautiful concrete turn there. Caught up a little bit of time now, 0.6. Seems like he figured out his damage and got it working. Adam, really close to Vega now, running the tire fuel game. And we got a fresh set of stickies here, and I think he's going to work his way right around here when it's safe.
But he is, I think, one of our biggest movers today. Has to be. How many positions is he up? 5?
I mean, he's been up, he's been down, he's been up again.
Oh my goodness.
That'll do
Vega
it.
having issues.
Yep. Ooh, he's going to fight him for it. Okay. I mean, if you can defend for a whole lap here, that's pretty talented. I think you just want to give it to him here.
Yeah, Adam's just he's gonna take it from him right here.
No, tires don't help you go faster on the straight.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Gonna have to dip back in behind.
Dip back in.
But with them fresher tires, this first turn coming out, I think if you can slipstream them here on the straight, stay right on the tail, and use the tires here, he can get him on this next turn. But no, he's just gonna hold back. Wait for another chance.
That was a smart move. Go ahead and give him some space. Let him get through there.
That first turn on the GP, I think he could choose that one. That's a big tire turn. There he is outside.
Yeah,
a lot faster. There we go.
Turn 1.
If he got his braking zone down, he has it right here. Oh yeah, there we go. It's good 2-3 cars. So he got that locked in. James Butler trying to stay behind on that draft there on Costa. Now a half second, so he made up a little ground. 0.4 now. That draft working real good in his favor.
I love this series, the Nords4Ever series. This is great. And if you want to see more great races, great commentary, talk to us, reach out to any of the guys racing, ESR-race.org. Join the Discord. We do it all. ACC, Race Room, R Factor 2, Wreckfest. If you name it, we probably do it. Come swing by, leave us a like, hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir. It was a great time with the drivers out here. You know, we got 17 on a non-league race. That's impressive.
It really is.
Butler's still behind Costa here. I mean, we got a whole lap yet, so I don't want to say it's locked in like that, but just maybe a little too much damage there to really get the power, get the aero, get the wheel alignment nice and straight and get around that car.
The arrow, like a bow and arrow?
Oh, his aerodynamics probably a little messed up from all them walls he's been scraping.
Now, Passar has caught up to Tobias. He's cut that in half. He's cut that distance in half so far.
That he has, yeah.
Does he have enough?
Well, he was, you know, pending our timer here, like 15 to 20 seconds at times, and out of a whole lap, he brought that down to a 6-ish. So the math is there. He'll be fighting him at the GP. Or where's the line here with the GP? Is that
well, the line is in the middle of the pits, so he'll have to make it happen at the back straight. He'll have to have him caught up by then.
Well, I do love myself a nice finisher off a long straight. It all when you play the shake and bake game.
Didn't he change his name to Magic Man?
Oh, it's true. The Magic
Now you
Man.
see me, now you don't.
Yep. Butler's right here. I mean, if Costa makes a mistake, they'll get around him. But if he doesn't, I think that's where they're finishing. You can pass there now in the 4s, dipped into the 3s a little bit. They're off by no chances passing Andreasen. I mean, the tow truck could probably tow him across the line with that much time.
Well, and interestingly enough, Tobias started mid-pack, ended up in the, mid to back pack. And he's made us all the way back to a podium here.
Yeah, I think he was around like 5th to 7th at the start, if I remember. And there he is, 2nd place with some big brain strats and some consistent driving. Edmonds there, 6th place. I would have thought he would have came out a little more ahead. But look at Pass there now in the 3s. It's ticking. It's ticking. He still has to be good in all the turns, though. He knows the math is there. You can see him fighting for it like he's right in front. Exactly what you have to do. James Butler falling off a little.
You know these boys got to be exhausted just...
Oh, yeah.
8 laps around this place? My goodness.
It's mental, too. Because it's either you know all the turns and you're trying to, tap into that memory every half a second. Here's my braking zone. Here's where my turn in. Here's my acceleration point. Again, 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 again. Just nonstop. Just mental. Or you're trying to watch the brake lights in front of you, but these cars are so far apart, it's all on you now.
Makes me want to go take a nap.
Yeah, for real. Still that 708 on Andreasen.
He's on the final straight here, so as long as he can go through the last 3 or 4 corners without dying, he should win.
Just so good. I don't think he lapped anyone. He wasn't that fast. That's some bragging rights right there.
He lapped all the people that didn't finish.
That's true. That's true. There we go. Yep, so after the straight, it's a few fast turns and it's over.
All right, so Tobias here. So we hadn't even made it to the back straight. We're just outside the carousel here. So I am interested to see if he's even got the fuel at this point.
Yeah, I'd like to be looking at his gauge. Look at that, right in the back. Passer sees him. So he's going to have it even hotter within him to try and get around. Tobias there in the dirt. Come on now, buddy. Get out there. Keep fighting.
We're just
is he out of fuel? He looks pretty slow.
Oh,
no, he's going.
He's going.
He looks so slow.
He might be out of fuel, or he might be in like map 12.
Oh my gosh, you have a whole straight to get through, and that's nothing but fuel dump.
Oh, is he going to make it to the end? I don't know.
Passer, though, good on him for catching him.
So, if Tobias can keep it rolling, I think he's got enough time between him and Adam to make it work.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. He looks like he's pulling a little draft off of him. Like you said, map 12. He pretty much can coast through that. That's exactly what he did. And you can pretty much coast these turns. So Passer, great job on that second place. You know, he was more raw power than the brain game as Theroff played here, but still Theroff with a third place podium finish, maybe.
Yeah, I
Komorowski is close. No, there we go. Okay, he made it past.
Oh, wow.
He was there though.
He was there.
Adam was there. He was sneaking in.
Vic Vega coming across the line in 5th place.
Yeah, we didn't see too many battles with him, honestly.
Followed by Martin Edmonds.
Yeah, Martin Edmonds very consistent today. Good racing, clean passes, all around great driver. Normally he's the one wiping people out, but today he was the consistent man.
James Butler, Costa,
battling it out,
all over each other. This is gonna come down to the line, I think. Oh Costa
wow. And
almost
Butler
sent
made it
that.
around. Don't forget, he was like a second behind. He kind of pushed him into the wall there and pinched it out, and he came across the line. Good on James Butler for making that move. Raul. 4 kilometers to go here.
We are still, we're fixing to jump onto the back straight with Raul. Then we got Scott Nick, who's quite a bit behind. I think he's just coming out the carousel, the first one. Yeah,
and he got taken out from a late breaker. I believe that was Chan at the beginning, right? Took him out.
Yeah, that sounds right.
He was able to keep it together and beat all the cars off the track, so good on him. I think Darnell just went in the pits earlier and seen his penalties maybe and just stayed out, realized he wasn't racing for nothing. Be interesting to see the call and what happened with all that. Raul finishing it up. Nick got another 6 kilometers yet. A good race, I'd say.
Yeah, that was a pretty good race. So our next one, January 8th, GTR3 DTM 21s, the Nordschleife, and we're going to run the 24-hour route of this track, and I think that is the one with the. I think that includes the GP. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
I think so.
But join us then for that one.
Yeah, the 24 hours. Those are good.
Yeah, and the GTR3, the DTM 21s, those are pretty cool. I really enjoy watching those cars on track. Lots of power, lots of everything, you know. And then they've got a ton of different cars you can run. So.
Yeah, and the unevenness of the track plays with those a lot more because these Hillclimb cars are built a little softer to take those kind of bumps.
Right. So those GTR3s, those things, they're going to be all over the place. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I have been your host, Jeremy Reeder. Appreciate everyone coming out and watching us. We're going to watch Scott Nix come across the line. Like I said earlier, like, subscribe, come check us out, ESR-race.org.
Man, make sure you're in the Discord. A lot of activities, a lot of stuff going on. You know, at some point, your favorite car is going to be in a race, one of these one-offs. Make sure you get that practice in. You know, Andreasen showing what practice can do. I mean, you got to be practicing for 10, 15 years at this track, but maybe the other tracks. You know,
That's right.
you'll have a chance.
Well,
But it's been great, man. Awesome coming out, casting with you. As always, awesome watching these guys at ESR. A lot of talent out there, a lot of different skills showing out. But that's going to be it.
all right. Everyone have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.